Hey Jim, what's new with the GTS this year?
I'm glad you asked. GTS is truly an innovation over GT. The driver is better in so many different ways. When you look down at the driver, you won't see too much of a difference, and that was also by design. We wanted our tour players to be very, very comfortable with the design, but that's where the similarities change. One of the big things we changed was when we developed GT, we had a material which called PPM, which is a proprietary polymatrix material, and we used it in the crown aspect of GT. That enabled us to reweight and the entire head. But when we went to GT2, and over a series of years, we've been able to now renegotiate the weighting process. So we expanded the amount of GT, the PPM material that we use in GTS, and that gave us the ability to renegotiate the weight both front and back on GTS 2, 3, and 4, which doesn't sound much, and I'm not an engineer, but I can tell you from a fitting perspective and a ball pipe perspective, it has made a huge difference in what we do. Basically, what we've done is they've created a kind of a dual weight system in here. So a dual mass system, as they like to call it, where we have the heavier titanium here and then the PPM material here. And in between, we can discriminately add weight, both heel and toe, and that gives us the ability to add weight or subtract weight where we need it in order to get the results we're looking for that particular person. We did the same thing on the new fairway woods, which have been a huge innovation for us. The fairway woods, we added more material, wrapping it around, enabling us to move the center of gravity lower and a little bit more forward. That gave us a much thinner fairway wood. You can see, thinned it out quite a bit. We also are no longer painting the faces on the heads, which our tour players were telling us gave them the ability to visually see the loft better and to cover it better coming through the ball. So the fairway woods are easier to hit, easier to get up in the air, very, very, very solid, and with really good speed. Fit for this driver, and I recommend it wholeheartedly because there are so many different combinations in terms of weight combinations and things like that we can actually pursue to give you maximum amount of speed and spin out of each driver or fairway. Go to the website or contact the people at Onyx, and they'll get you set up for a fitting with me, and we hope to see you soon.